Hey, what is going on, everyone? This is a Gamer's Life HD, and today I am bringing you guys my setup, my not really a setup, but more of a how I make my videos type of thing. I get this question quite often, especially since I switched to PC, and it's kind of funny. It said I had like 2 frames. That's weird. Um, but anyways, a lot of people ask me this question now because I switched to PC when I was playing on PS3 or just console in general. People knew what I used to record, but a lot of people want to know what I used to edit, what I used to make my thumbnails, and all that stuff. And when I played PS3, I used my HD PVR2, and I don't have it on my PC right now because I never touched my PS3 since I got this PC once. So eventually I will reinstall it just in case I ever do want to make a console video, or if my cousin or something has his console here, his Xbox or something like that. But other than that, let's get straight into this video. Now this is Mirrorless Action. It is a very, very nice recording program, and I just personally love it. A lot of people might want something different. It is not free, but it's not crazy expensive. So if you want to spend a little bit of money for something like this is probably the least computer, I don't, not like, it takes the least resources. That's pretty much the best way to put it. It drops your frames probably the least out of any recording software. There's no such thing as any recording software that does not drop your frames or does not take any impact on your computer. You might not notice it if you have really, really good hardware, but like me, I have a very nice CPU, but I do not have an insanely good graphics card. It's not bad, but it's not insanely good. But with this program, I only lose like 10 to 20 frames at the maximum usually, recording at 720p at 60 frames. And this is probably my favorite I've ever used. There is like OBS, and there's like, I don't I think DxTory might be the free one. I know there's another free one out there. I know there's like Fraps, there's DxTory, there's Bandicam, and you guys might like those, but personally I like this. It takes the least on your system. It has very nice quality. You can record up to 1080p, which I can't show you because I am recording right now. You can record MP4 or AVI, but MP4 doesn't seem to work for me or anyone I know that uses this. So I never recommend it because it's really bad, it seems like. There's allow multi-channel audio recording, which I'm not I think that's basically just another track. I'm not really sure. I'll show you guys why I say that now. I'm just going to kind of go through my settings and show you some stuff, and then I'll get on to the editing and stuff like that. Record system sounds is basically like the gameplay or whatever. You can choose this, like this first one is the actual game itself. This is the monitor. Oh wait, it should show. No, it won't show because I'm recording. And then this one's kind of like if there's just a small area, which I would never use. But the active screen is good for this type of video. I know you guys see this up here. I just like having this, which when you're recording the desktop, the FPS thing's really weird. Like, it's showing that I'm only getting like 10 FPS. That's weird. But I guess that could make sense because I'm only on my screen. I'm not really doing anything. That makes sense, I guess. But like right here, this is um like this left one is just like in the game. It uses, I don't know if it uses DirectX or OpenGL or both. It might use, I have no idea. And then you can come into the audio if you just want to record audio. I don't use any of these. And then here's the settings, the general settings, the recording settings, high, the bitrate only goes for MP4, multi-core recording. Obviously, I'm going to do that. I have 8 cores, why wouldn't I? Visualize mouse clicks. That basically puts like a ring around it, I think, when you click. And then you can also do like an overlay type thing, which I'm actually not going to try putting on while I'm recording. I don't know if that'll mess anything up. Here's the face cam, the webcam, whatever you want to call it. Recording mode, you can turn that on. I can't do that because I'm recording again. You can actually put 2 of them on. And then go to the audio. I have my mic, my CAD-U37, record microphone into separate audio track. You can do this. I usually do have this on. The only reason I have it off was because for some reason, I don't know if it was the program or what, but some programs won't do, like they won't take the second audio track which I do usually use Vegas, so I should have that on still. I just turned it off just because I don't have a reason not to really, but I don't think it changes the performance or anything like that. As far as I know, I've never noticed any type of difference, so you guys can mess around with that. And then the audio device is just whatever you're using. And then I use the 3070 depending on how loud your mic is, how quiet it is, or whatever. But I like it to be on 3070 instead of lower for the system sounds, because when I'm talking on Skype and stuff, I want you guys to be able to hear them. So I leave that up a little bit. And then here you can basically just choose where this thing is up here and all that stuff. You can upload it straight to YouTube. I never recommend that for any of these programs. My hotkeys, I use my 0 number pad for record video, and the rest of these I don't touch. So that's basically it for this. 720, okay? Width is 1280, height is 720. Same as 720p, but I'm just going to show you guys like a cheap, not cheap, but like a template that is good for beginners. A lot of you have probably seen something like this, and for some reason there's these red lines. I don't know, I guess I made a really bad template when I made this. Whenever I painted, there's always like a red line. But anyways, this is pretty old. I used to use these when I first started doing these, and where is it? I haven't used GIMP in a while. Okay, here it is. So basically, let me make this a little bit longer. Sorry, I'm all over the place. So, let me just say you wanted to make it like red and blue, okay? Oops, did not mean to do that. Red and blue. I'm not going to show you guys like a whole tutorial, but if you guys do want a tutorial on how to make thumbnails or something like that, I can show you. I'm not the greatest, but I can make decent basic thumbnails. And then for this, let's say you wanted like white text, okay? So you just drag it like this. Okay, let me... Anyways, like I was saying, there's all kinds of stuff. It's not as advanced as Photoshop, but when you're starting out, it's actually very good, and it's completely free. It's called GIMP 2. Go ahead, check it out. You can go to File, and then, wow, where is it? There should be an export. Export as. Wait. Yes, export as. And then just pick where you want it. Pictures, if I want it in my GFX folder, or whatever. And then you just export. That's really about it for that. You can make your thumbnails, you can make your overlays, your headers, whatever you want to make with those. Alright. So with this, a lot of people, is it going to make me do that again? No. Okay, a lot of people will do this, and look how bad it is. Alright, so right now it's actually not playing bad. Probably because I let it render through so long. But normally, alright, like say I wanted to split it here, move this out, and then start playing here. Okay, apparently it's going good, but most of the time, like once you start editing, cutting stuff, moving stuff, it'll kind of it'll start getting really, really choppy, and it's very bad to edit through here because it gets choppy. It's hard to split it perfectly. You just have a lot of trouble with it. You know, you don't have a good time if you're editing it through down here. So another way to do it, which is what I needed to start doing because I never knew that you could actually do this. So put that at the beginning. You can play it through here, go wherever, and it's almost never bad through here. Like, as long as you let it render through, it's never that choppy or anything like that. It usually plays through well. And then, alright, say I wanted that kill actually. That's perfect. Wait.
Oh, someone's coming.
Alright, so pause it. You can hit I to put your input point, like the start point. Alright, and then...
Oh, someone's coming.
Here we go. My aim is very bad in H1Z1. I'm sorry, guys. Alright, there. I got him, right?
Oh, God.
So, I pause it, I hit O, and then there's this thing, add meter from cursor. I add it here, and I can actually delete these, and then this is where the video will start, right here.
Oh, someone's coming.
Alright, see? By the way, your computer, like if you have a lower end computer, it usually will never play so smooth over here. Mine usually doesn't even. And I have a gaming computer. So if you have like an older laptop or something, definitely use this trimmer. By the way, all you have to do is right click on it, open in trimmer. And this makes it so much easier if you are using Sony Vegas. There's also another free program I can show you guys real quick. I won't show you the program, but it is called Hit Film 3. It's not popping up, but it's a free program. You guys can check that out as well. I've used it for a couple of my videos. I think I only uploaded like 2, maybe 3 with it, but I like Sony Vegas more after I found out you can use the trimmer. But editing with this side was just too much of a pain. Yeah, see how it gets a little bit choppy? It's going back to normal now.
The battle's
But
gonna be on.
it's very blurry as well on this side where you can read it right here. I am going on way too long with this video. I'm sorry guys, but basically you export it from here and then you click at the end and then just choose another random point, I guess, like right there.
West northwest.
And then oh, I didn't mean to do that. There you
Oh,
go.
there's a dude.
Enter there,
West
stop
northwest.
right there. I and O, I start, O end, and then put it there, and then it's all over here, right?
Okay.
So then once you're done with these, you can go to your export settings, wherever the freaking thing is. Oh my god, render. That I was thinking of export from GIMP. So 720p, 60 FPS. You guys can look through these. 60 FPS. You can change it from variable to constant. Some people do, some people don't. GPU is much faster rendering if your GPU can support it. If it has CUDA cores. Rendering CPU, that's what I usually do if I want to play a game or something while you play, which you usually shouldn't do unless you have a very strong CPU. Like I said, I have 8 cores on my CPU, so it's not gonna do much to it. It can render it out fine. And then project, video rendering quality, obviously you always want best. It might take a little bit longer, but my computer renders pretty fast because I have decent parts inside of it. Yours might take a little bit longer if you're rendering at 720p, like HD, 60 FPS. But mine doesn't take that long. But that is about it, everyone. Hopefully you all did enjoy this video. If you did, leave a like, favorite, comment when you want to see next, and share with your friends. And subscribe for daily gaming content. So I always mess up that outro. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm a noob. So I will see all of you in the next video. Have a wonderful day, and goodbye.